Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is the Flintstones, Satire, and Suspense. As the first animated show to air in primetime, the Flintstones needed to appeal to adult viewers as well as kids. To that end, the second season delivered a razor-sharp parody of a certain highly acclaimed film director.
Good evening.
Alvin Brick Rock Presents takes its name from the Flintstones' fellow TV show, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, which ran from 1955 to 1962, with Alvin Brick Rock being a stand-in for Hitchcock. The episode borrows the plot of one of Hitchcock's most famous movies, 1954's Rear Window. Like James Stewart's character in that film, Fred and Barney become convinced that their neighbor has murdered his wife.
Hey, look what I found.
What is it?
Well, I don't think it's a phone booth.
The episode seems to end with a sly nod to another Hitchcock classic. In fact, the birds wouldn't come out for a year and a half. The Flintstones may be set in the past, but its satire is ahead of its time.
Please forgive its toothy grin. It acts just like a canary that ate the pussycat. Good evening.
The Flintstones and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is Droopy. Director Tex Avery rarely used recurring characters, but after joining MGM, he hit it big in 1943 with Droopy.
Hello, all you happy taxpayers.
Droopy is a small white bipedal bloodhound sporting a thatch of orange hair with a mush-mouthed voice provided by Bill Thompson. Always calm and deadpan, Droopy can nonetheless be a devastating opponent. At times, he appears to be magical, appearing unexpectedly in impossible places to confound his unbelieving foes.
Happy landing.
Yeah, I know. He'll probably be right under that rock.
Nope, under this one.
Droopy often comes into conflict with a manic wolf. And in later cartoons, a bulldog named Butch. Neither is a match for the humble hound. Avery also made several westerns with Droopy, including Drag Along Droopy. That showcased the director and his star at their demented finest.
You know what? I'm happy.
MGM cartoons and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is Popeye Pop Quiz. Okay, students, get out your pencils. It's time for another pop quiz. Today's subject, everyone's favorite sailor. First question. A Popeye cartoon was nominated for an Oscar in 1936. True or false? Time's up. The answer is true. The only Popeye cartoon ever nominated for an Academy Award is Max Fleischer's Popeye the Sailor meets Sinbad the Sailor, and him, in my opinion, it should have won. Next up, multiple choice. Whom is Popeye a guardian for? A, Sweepy.
If you wants to play with aminals, play with this.
B, the Jeep.
Fine, sweet pea. Oh, you won't, huh? Huh. If you leads me to him, I'll give you this orchard to eat. Huh?
Or C, Pip-Eye, Popeye, Poop-Eye, and Peep-Eye.
But we don't like spinach.
Time's up. The answer is all of the above. Popeye has a parental relationship with all of these characters. Related or unrelated. You've passed. And now, Popeye and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is, let's take a look at Egghead. Egghead, created by Tex Avery, was a short-lived character, officially appearing in only 4 cartoons from 1937 and 1938. He was modeled on vaudeville star Joe Penner, famed for his signature line,
You want to buy a duck?
The character first appears in a 1937 Western spoof, Egghead Rides Again, sporting a large bulbous nose, big oval eyes, and lots of misplaced confidence.
I'm a rootin', tootin', shootin', snootin', highfalutin', tootin', shootin', rootin', tootin' cowboy fella. And I saw your ad, so I came for the job.
Because today I am a man.
Avery directed half of Egghead's shorts. Cal Dalton, Cal Howard, and Ben Hardaway handled the others. Under all directors, Egghead was a generic everyman, portraying a cowboy, hunter, boxer, and in the role of Aladdin. Egghead, however, should not be confused with Elmer, a little character who emerged around the same time as Egghead. This character was first seen in Avery's Little Red Walking Hood, christened as Elmer on studio model sheets.
Who the heck are you anyway?
Who, me? I'm the hero in this picture.
Some confusion stems from the 1938 short, A Feud There Was, featuring a character who seemed closer to Egghead, but sported a sign on his scooter reading Elmer Fudd Peacemaker, the first time that name had been used. By 1940, Egghead disappears, and our unmistakable Elmer is established. Simple?
Golly, that sounds simple enough.
Merry melodies and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is Speed Racer, Peter Fernandez. When Peter Fernandez was asked to adapt a Japanese animation series, the only instruction he got, as he said, was to Americanize it. So in 1967, Mach Go Go Go, as it was known in Japan, became Speed Racer.
Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels.
Speed Racer was many viewers' introduction to anime. And with Fernandez at the helm, the daring adventures of Speed, Trixie, the Masked Racer, Spritle, and Chim Chim became a hit. Not only did Fernandez produce, direct, and write the show, where he delighted in coming up with the villains' names.
I'm gonna borrow that clown suit you're wearing, clown. Nobody will suspect that me, Cornpone Brush, is playing a clown.
But he also voiced many of the characters, including Speed Racer.
Now talk. Who gave you the orders to attack me? Who's behind this whole thing? Come on, talk.
And Racer X.
Don't be afraid.
It all adds up to one thrilling and memorable series.
And so, thanks to Speed and Trixie and Spritle and Racer X, everything has turned out well. But more dangerous adventure lies ahead.
Speed Racer and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is Cartoons in Context, 1943. 1943 was a year of many firsts, including the first Lassie movie and the first appearance of Deep Dish Pizza. More importantly, in the world of animation, Tex Avery created Droopy the dog, who made his first appearance in Dumbhounded, in which the unflappable Pooch confounds an escaped convict by seemingly being everywhere at once.
Fun, isn't it? Guess who? I surprise him like this all through the picture.
Popeye, who had appeared in 3 extra-length color specials, switched to color for his long-running series of standard-length cartoon shorts. Her Honor the Mayor was the first, featuring his nephews, a mule, and Popeye in his navy blues.
Gosh, if Bugs Bunny was only here. Yeah, Bugs Bunny, my hero. He can get out of anything. What? I saw him in a Leon Schlesinger cartoon once.
Porky Pig's Feet was Frank Tashland's first cartoon on returning to Warner's after a few years away. But it's also an even more important first. The first time Porky, Daffy Duck, and Bugs Bunny all appear in the same scene.
Hello, Bugs. This is Daffy.
What's up, Doc?
That Palooka manager has got us locked up in the Broken Arms Hotel. We thought you could help us get out.
Did you try the elevator?
Yes.
Throw him down the stairs?
Yes.
Use the sheet?
Yes.
Swing across on the rope?
Yes. We tried all those ways.
Don't work, do they?
These cartoons and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is Wacky Woodpeckers. Why woodpeckers? I do not know, but every cartoon studio in Hollywood tried them. For example, Popeye faced off against the zany bird in Woodpeckin'.
Now listen, George Washington. This tree is my home, and I want you to lay off, see? Listen, Boyd. I owns this land. These are my trees, and you're a squatter. Me, a squatter? I'm a woodpecker. See?
In Peck Up Your Troubles, Sylvester battles a woodpecker, even trying to chop down his tree. The results are, well, shocking. But it was Woody Woodpecker who became the superstar, because he's the craziest of all. In fact, he's even seen a shrink.
How am I doing? We still think you're crazy.
Looney Tunes and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is a Tom and Jerry Pop Quiz. Has everyone done their homework? Time to test your knowledge with our latest pop quiz. This question is a multiple choice. Who is not a relative of Jerry Mouse? A. Pecos Mouse.
You got a guitar string on your nephew?
B. Nibbles Mouse. C. Muscles Mouse. Or D. Bertie Mouse.
What won't they think of next?
Time's up. The answer is D. Bertie. Nibbles is an orphan adopted by Jerry. Pecos and Muscles are Jerry's cousins. But Bertie is a Looney Tunes mouse. So, not even related by studio. Congratulations, you've passed. Tom and Jerry and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is Bugs Bunny, His Life in 2 Minutes. Bugs Bunny, as we know him, first appeared in 1940, but his biography begins as a wee whittle wabbit in the 1944 short, The Old Gray Hair.
I'm looking for a little baby bunny. I'm gonna shoot him dead. Bang, bang. Like that. What does he look like, Doc? He looks just like you. This looks like a job for a real Superman.
World War II broke out during Bugs' young adult years, and he was glad to serve his country.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Sorry, fellas. I can't play with you anymore. I got some important work to do.
After the war, Bugs went into show business. If you were a talking rabbit, wouldn't you? Bugs graduated from vaudeville to Hollywood fame.
What's up, Doc?
But the Oscar always seemed to elude him.
I now take extreme pleasure in presenting the Academy Oscar to that fine actor, your favorite and mine, our own James Cagney.
But Bugs remained a superstar throughout his long career, adored by millions.
Here in the Hollywood Hills, placed in natural surroundings, is the home of that timid little woodland creature, Bugs Bunny. Our cameras and microphones are all set up for an intimate visit with our little friend. Good evening, Bugs.
Hiya, Mr. Burrows.
In the autumn of his life, he has fame, acclaim, and fabulous riches. But through it all, one thing has never changed: being hunted by Elmer Fudd. Merry Melodies and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is a Looney Tunes in Outer Space pop quiz. Okay, students, get out your pencils. Here's today's question. Which of these Looney Tunes characters has never been to outer space? A. Bugs Bunny, B. Porky Pig, C. Yosemite Sam, or D. Tweety? Time's up. The correct answer is D. Tweety has never left Earth. Bugs has made several extraterrestrial trips to overcome Marvin the Martian.
Get me out of here!
And Daffy has been in space as Duck Dodgers, a spoof of sci-fi hero Buck Rogers. Yosemite Sam was an outer space villain in Lighter Than Hair. And even Porky Pig took to the heavens in Jumpin' Jupiter, along with Sylvester.
I thought I implied that you were to remain outside. Oh, this is what's troubling you, eh? If a shame.
Class dismissed. Feel free to take off. Looney Tunes and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is Cartoons in Context, 1956. This was the year Elvis Presley hit #1 with Heartbreak Hotel. TV's top show was I Love Lucy. And in politics, President Eisenhower won a second term. But none of that beats what was happening in cartoons. 1956 was the year Daffy Duck met Foghorn Leghorn, bringing these two cartoon icons together for the very first time.
I represent the 8th Novelty Company of Walla Walla, Washington. Dispensers of rib-tickling practical jokes for all occasions.
To say their team-up was explosive is, well, correct.
Aw, don't be such a spoil sport just because one little old cotton-picking joke backfired.
In 1956, MGM released Millionaire Droopy, technically the first CinemaScope Tex Avery cartoon. However, Tex had left the studio by then, so his staff reconstructed his 1948 Wags to Riches for widescreen.
You know what? I'm happy. Hooray.
Compare this scene from each film. Speaking of remakes, Popeye got a modern do-over this year in A Haul-in-One, an update of his 1936 classic, Let's Get Movin'.
I'll a trucker, diddy-dum-dee, crocodile, going to now.
The job I did finish, 'cause I ate space spinach. I'm Popeye the Moving Man.
These classic cartoons and more are on MeTV Toons. Welcome to Cartoon College. Today's subject is director Bob Clampett. The man who put the Looney in Looney Tunes, Bob Clampett began working in animation at the legendary Harman Ising Studio at the age of 17. He was promoted to director in 1937 and was instrumental in the design of superstars like Daffy Duck and Porky Pig. He created several noteworthy characters, including Beaky Buzzard and the Dodo Bird.
You really? The last of the dodos? Yes, I'm really the last of the dodos.
Clampett also created Tweety, and under his direction, the character was originally portrayed as both super innocent and extremely violent.
I like him. He's silly.
Clampett specialized in animated surrealism. Among his many masterpieces were Porky and Wacky Land, The Great Piggy Bank Robbery, and The Big Snooze.
The rabbits are coming, hooray, hooray. The rabbits are coming, hooray, hooray. The rabbits are coming, hooray, hooray. The rabbits are coming, hooray, hooray.
Millions and millions of rabbits. Where were they all coming from?
From me, Doc. I'm multiplying, see? I'm multiplying.
After leaving Warner Brothers in 1946, Clampett turned to television with his second love, puppetry. Looney Tunes and more are on MeTV Toons.